Hey everybody, how are you? Carrie Spratley here. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Any opportunity I get to share the hope that I have in these amazing supplements, I am there and excited to share the amazing unfolding that happens when we get to the root of imbalance that has been created by a lot of different things unbeknownst to us. So it's definitely not your fault that you're in the position that you're in. I'm going to refer to a couple of different things over the next 30 minutes, and I want to make sure that you understand when I refer to the phrase that you understand what it means. One of the topics that I will regularly refer to is this idea of our North American Western diet. So this is a common denominator that we are all subject to. It is something that has we're all facing, that has put our bodies in a position of unwellness. And so we have encountered some dramatic changes in our paths, in our ability to be the best version of us. And it really truly does seem selfish to not bring you into our fold of more health, more happiness, better sleep, more stamina, better mood, better energy, better focus, stronger immune systems, fantastic sleep. I mean, if you think about all those things that I just listed, our society is definitely being impacted in more and more profound ways because of that North American Western diet. Now, what is it about that North American Western diet that has undone so many things? Well, when I refer to it, I mean what you get at our mainstream grocery store and what you get when you go to a restaurant. That is our North American Western diet, okay? Now, what has happened is about 60 years ago, they started making some changes to our food supply. There were modifications that were being made to our grains, so they went from a whole form to a manufactured form. It's called a genetically modified food. And so we're consuming that regularly. And so that genetically modified food has gone in and it has done things like perforated holes in our intestinal walls. Now, 70% of our immune system comes from our gut. And so when you have genetically modified engineered foods that you are consuming, that we are consuming on a regular basis, that is perforating holes in our intestinal walls. And what I mean by that is I mean pesticides that are being sprayed on our produce. I mean manufacturing to the grain like corn and wheat, those modifications. There's so many things that are changing for us, and it really has created high levels of imbalance where we're anxious, we're sad, we're depressed, we're hangry, we are not well, we're not really who we're designed to be. And so it's just so interesting to be able to create that wellness and move in the direction of progress. Our mantra is progress, not perfection here. We love that our products heal at the root imbalance. There's nothing fake or chemical. They're all safe, natural ingredients. I've been to the #1 nutrition school in the world. I'm a board certified holistic health coach practitioner. I'm certified with the American Association of Drugless Practitioners. So what that means is we work to look to solutions that are not driven from pharmacy. We look to actually solve root imbalance. We look to fix things. We're not asked, we're begging the question, why is this happening in my body? For me, 17 years ago, when I first began my practice, the first patient I had was myself. I was battling an autoimmune illness, Hashimoto's. It took away my ability to be the best wife and mom that I could be. I was not vibrant in my community. I was circling the drain, and it had by far and large to do with the trajectory that our North American Western diet has undone. So I don't know about you, but it just seems like anytime we turn around, we are facing more and more people who are struggling with gut health imbalance, IBS, Crohn's, celiac, food sensitivities, food allergies. I mean, food allergies, 20 years ago, you would never hear of people that have the food allergies that they have today. Why is that, my friends? We're going to start solving some of the pieces to those puzzles, starting to put some of those pieces together. So Plexus is what we're here for, because Plexus are products that we have all used that have changed the trajectory of our health. And we know that you are in the same boat that we are. We're still consuming that same food supply that you are. And we want to make sure that we can help you. Another change that has been made to our food supply is the amount of hormones and antibiotics. So growth hormones have been added to our meat, our dairy, our poultry. We've had antibiotics added to our meat, our dairy, our poultry. Antibiotics, wait, those are supposed to be for when we have bacterial infections, right? Well, yes, but unfortunately, they've been added to our food supply. It takes 1 year for the digestive system to heal from one round of antibiotics. So if you think about the fact that all of our meat, dairy, and poultry in mainstream has antibiotics in it, we're constantly being stripped and robbed. Those antibiotics, they're not discerning. They're not just killing off the bad bacteria. They're killing off all of our good guys that are in our digestive system that are designed there to protect us. They're our good guys. They're there to duke it out and fight those unhealthy pathogens like yeast and waste and parasites, all those unhealthy things that are in there that they're supposed to do battle for us. And that we have none. We have nothing. And so we want to make sure that we create an environment where those good guys are thriving, and then we want to make sure that we kill off those harmful overgrown pathogens. So we're looking for a ratio that is 85% good bacteria and 15% yeast. Okay, so yeast is something that we're born with. It's a healthy balance that we're supposed to have. Most people have the ratio flip-flopped. And so we want to make sure that we get that ratio fixed so that you're on to a more vibrant, more healthy, higher functioning, best version of you possible. And so how do we do that? So those of us who have stewarded these supplements and got them going in our body, how have we done that so far? So the first thing that we do is we go in and we make the environment friendly for the good and unfriendly for the bad. There's 3 key ingredients that do that: vitamin C, sodium bicarb, and magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that we're stripped of. We are just, because of our North American Western diet, we don't have that key mineral. And so we're not doing battle within our digestive system, within our immune system. We're not keeping that environment right. I'm sure you've probably heard about having a proper pH balance within the gut. That gets robbed because of our North American Western diet. Things like coffee, great antioxidant. I drink it every day, but it creates an unhealthy environment within our digestive system. There's so many things about our food supply that create that environment and make it very, very acidic. And then we have inflammation in our bodies. And so a great way that all of us, an easy way, a super simple, easy way that we've done that is with this guy right here. It's called BioCleanse. So bio like life, but cleanse, but not like the buzzword you've heard today. This is a very subtle, gentle product. Vitamin C, sodium bicarb, and magnesium that go in like oxygenation, scrubbing bubbles within our digestive system. It breaks up all the unhealthy bad guys like waste and yeast and parasites. And we do our due diligence, and we're drinking half our body weight in ounces of water per day, and it gives those unhealthy things an exit strategy out of the body. So simple, so effective. Something that holds us back from being the best version of us is not having proper bowel elimination. So yes, we're going to go there. We're going to talk about poop. We eat food, we metabolize it, and it's supposed to exit our body. For most people, it's not exiting at the regularity and the consistency that it's supposed to. And that's why we have so many people with digestive health imbalances. We're supposed to have 2 to 3 snake-like formed bowel movements per day. So the shape of our intestine should be the shape of our stool. It should be formed in snake-like. And so it's important that we make sure that we're having that regularity and the consistency, and that will tell you a good picture of how healthy your digestive system is. The next component to getting the immune system stronger, getting you to the best version of you, is going in with a fantastic probiotic. So we're going to go in there and we're going to put 5 strains of freeze-dried live cultures that are what's called bioavailable, and that means they are alive when they arrive. A lot of probiotics on the market today are, they have high culture counts, and the reason why they have high culture counts is because from the time they're manufactured till the time they make it to your digestive system, they're dying. They're in the process of dying because they're live cultures. These guys right here, they're freeze-dried live. So that means that they make it, and by the time they reach the source in your belly where they're needed, they're still alive to do their job. They've not died. So alive when they arrive is our mantra for gut health and for probiotics. The other fantastic component to this that makes this what I call a super ninja probiotic is not only does it go in and it puts in the good guys, but it simultaneously shrinks down those bad guys. So you're getting that 85-15 ratio on point. It is brilliant. I've not ever seen in my 6 years of being with this company and 17 years in the wellness industry, I've not seen so much health created even from just the use of this single probiotic. It is fantastic. You need it. Your spouse needs it. Everyone in your family needs it. Everyone needs that fantastic game-changing probiotic. The next probiotic I'm going to talk about is different. Still freeze-dried live cultures, 8 strains that are different from the 5 that are in the Probio 5. What I love about this probiotic is that the strains that are in here, not only are they going to further strengthen the immune system and put in 8 different strains, these particular strains have demonstrated clinically and testimonially to help people who are struggling with things like sadness, depression, anxiety. It's very calming. We call it our chill pill probiotic. It's a game changer for the immune system. I recommend everyone get these 13 strains of good bacteria going into your immune system. We need you to be the best version of you possible. So the next topic I'm going to talk about is our famous pink drink that I'm sure you've seen your friends share about on social media. I love social media. Social media is such an incredible platform. Not everybody uses it that should be using it, but it's an incredible platform for us to connect and share what it is that is helping us, that we're having wins with in life. And you know, there's a lot of negative things that get posted on social media. How about we put some more positive stuff out there? How about we share something that gives us hope, something that helps us sleep better, something that helps us put us in the driver's seat with our cravings for sugar and carbs, something that helps kind of just mute our appetite so we're in the driver's seat with the amount of food that we're putting in our body, something that just gives us tremendous energy, but there's no caffeine in it. Something that just combats inflammation by getting the amount of sugar regulating in our blood balanced and stable. Brilliant, my friends, brilliant. That's this guy right here. It's Plexus Slim. This is our famous pink drink. So it comes in a powder form, and I'm going to mix it up for you guys right now. So we're going to pack it into the water. I probably should have drinking a little bit more out of this bottle because there's a lot of product in here. A lot of goodness happens. I kind of turn mine to the side so it subtly, oops, I don't want to spill that out, so it subtly just kind of breaks it up. Okay, super simple. So we drink this once a day. People who are looking for a healthier weight will drink it 2 times per day. And our clinical studies for the name on the product, Slim, 2 pink drinks a day do help put a body in a more impactful position where they are achieving a healthier weight. So this is what we do. We take it and we mix it up and we drink it once or twice per day. The time of day doesn't matter. We find that we experience for those who are looking for more appetite management and to be in that control of driver's seat with our appetite, with our cravings, we sip on it over about 30 minutes, probably not much longer than that, but really we just mix it up and then over about 30 minutes we drink it and we get it into our belly. Again, the time of day doesn't matter. Most people choose the beginning part of their day because they want to feel their best throughout the day, but it doesn't matter if you've gotten to 3 or 4 o'clock in the day and you've forgotten it. Just keep it consistently coming in your body. And then again, if you're looking for a healthier weight, you can do 2 of these per day. So absolute game changer. It's fantastic. It's super light and refreshing. Such a yummy flavor, but so many health benefits. So what it does, it's a plant-based product that brings the amount of sugar regulating in our blood to balance so that we are in control with our cravings, our appetite. We have good mood. We feel better. We have the energy to get through our day. We call it liquid smiles. We call it liquid gold. You'll just feel better. I don't know anybody who would not want to feel better. Starbucks is $1 billion industry because people don't feel great. They don't sleep great. They wake up crabby. They wake up needing more energy, and that's why it's $1 billion industry. Let's make this our $1 billion industry. We are on the fast track to making it our $1 billion industry, and that's why we've we've put our feelers out there to you, our friends, and we say, come into our fold, come into this and feel as good as we do. It just seems selfish to not bring you into our folds for all the health and happiness that this pink drink is giving so many people on a daily basis, okay? I do want you to know a caveat to this product is a person may drink this product simply for the health benefits: cholesterol, blood pressure, lipids, anti-inflammatory, balance to hormones. We have nursing moms, pregnant moms who use our product. There's no caffeine, there's no stimulants, there's no garbage ingredients. It's all good, clean, plant-based ingredients that just bring the amount of sugar regulating in our blood to balance, and then we feel good. Then our smile isn't manufactured, it's genuine, it's fantastic, it's brilliant. And so that's what we do, and we want to give you the opportunity for you to feel as good as we are. It's just really, really quite amazing, the difference that we get our body designed to feel, as our bodies are designed to feel. So the next two topics I'm going to talk about are also kind of in the theme of weight management, but they don't necessarily need to be, or that's not the primary focus. I'm going to talk about this product here. This is called Block. This is a 3-ingredient product. I love this because it's stimulant free. When you consume a carb, a starch, or a sugar, who does that? Everybody. We take 2 of these at the onset of that meal or beverage, and what normally stores to fat is being blocked by 48%, my friends. This is brilliant. I keep a bottle in my purse and I keep one in the pantry. Last night we went and saw a movie. We popped 2 of these in, and then we had our popcorn. We blocked the glycemic impact that normally would store to fat by 48%. A lot of people use this even for just healthy glucose metabolism. So the amount of sugar regulating in the blood, they use it simply for that. It only induces fat loss, including our pink drink, for those who have an unhealthy weight, unhealthy fat specifically on the body. It will not induce weight loss unless there's unhealthy fat. So a lot of people use that for the health benefit, but there's a lot of people in our society that use it for the weight benefit as well. This guy right here, we have key hormones in our body, our adrenaline hormone and our cortisol hormone, that hold us back from a great mood, great focus, great energy, and where we're storing weight if we are storing weight. Now, I want you to know, if you didn't have unhealthy fat, again, on your body, you could use this for the focus, the mood, the energy. But for those who struggle with weight in the midsection, so our stomach, belly, our butt area, our thigh area, those are all areas where we store hormonally. And so what this does is it restores hormone balance to those parts in the body that are storing fat in relationship to the adrenaline hormone and the cortisol hormone being out of balance. But again, if a person just wanted the great mood, the focus, and the energy, they would use this guy, and you will love it. 1 or 2 capsules a day. Again, the time of day doesn't matter. Fantastic, fantastic mood, energy, focus. Absolutely love it. I had my taxes done way back by the end of January this year, thanks to this guy, because I had laser-like focus, got in there and got them done. So the next topic I'm going to talk about is heart health, brain health, in relationship to omega fatty acids. So omegas, I'm sure you've heard about omegas. This is a nutritional gap that everyone in our society is deficient in, that everybody needs. Even our kiddos need healthy brain function, healthy heart function, healthy mood. It helps with our cortisol hormone. Again, I love this product because of how game-changing it is. It's plant-based. It's called MegaX. It's a plant-based omega that provides omega-3, 6, 9, 5, and 7, delivers and fills in those nutritional gaps for those healthy fatty acids that we're not getting from our North American Western diet. It's one of my favorites. It's something I will not run out of. I take 2, sometimes 3 per night, and man, the sleep is so good, and the calm that it brings to the body while we're at that time of our day where our bodies are restoring and regenerating, very, very healing, very much needed by everyone in our society. The next topic I'm going to talk about is that of our nutritional gaps for where we're not getting our vitamins and our minerals from our food. A lot of multivitamins that are on the market are great price points. You can get them at Costco, Sam Club, grocery store, vitamin shop, wherever, GNC. However, a lot of those ingredients tend to be synthetic, and so that's where you get the great price point. It's because they're not actually in their whole food form. Now, 40% of our society, I'm one of them, has a gene mutation, and it ends up being toxic for the body body when you're consuming a multivitamin that isn't a whole food source. So what I love about this multivitamin, this is called X Factor Plus. This is a whole food source multivitamin. It's going to fill in so many 50 trace vitamin and mineral gaps that we're missing. Interestingly enough, we've got a clinical study on this guy for those who are going through the where our hormones change as we age, both men and women. I don't want to call it menopause because both women, men and women, experience hormone changes as we age. And so it helps with grapeseed extract that help combat the things that we normally decline in with our health as a relationship to that age change. We don't have to go through that age change. We just need to figure out what it is that our body's missing that creates that need for that we're experiencing things like not great sleep and personal summers and moods and all of that are all in relationship to grape seed extract. So we have a clinical study that helps with that transitional time of life. One of my favorite aspects about this is there's 3 key components that help those who have thyroid dysfunction. Thyroid is the #1 prescribed pharmacy in our society. A lot of people would think blood pressure or cholesterol or diabetes. It's actually low functioning thyroid that is gripping our society. It has to do with our gut health, and it has to do with missing key nutrients, and it has to do with our genes too. And so I love that it has key nutritional filling for thiamine and vitamin D and selenium, which is what we're typically deficient in. I think a lot of people notice as they age and they go in for their yearly check, the doctor will look at the blood work and go, your thyroid's functioning low. What that means, my friend, is that you're low in thiamine, you're low in selenium, you're low in D, your gut health is out of balance, you're missing those key things as you age. And again, all circling back to our North American Western diet that has turned so many things out of balance in our body and have undone us from the inside out. Now, we've talked about some key things for optimal wellness for adults, but I want to talk about our kids, our littles, our VIPs, right? They're the most important people in our lives, and we are given the gift of raising families, and kiddos are so fun, but not always, because sometimes there's things going on the inside of their bodies that they don't always, they just can't communicate it. They don't know what's wrong. Just something is wrong. Their bellies hurt. Their head hurts. They just don't feel good. But we don't feel good either as adults, but we can often communicate what's out of balance. But kids, they generally don't. They don't understand what, they just know that they're crabby, they're irritable, they're upset, their immune systems are compromised, they get sick regularly. We want to make sure that we take care of our VIPs so that we reduce the incidence of illness, so that they're not getting sick all the time. We reduce the incidence of their allergies. We reduce the incidence of them having things like digestive imbalance or maybe headaches or whatever it is. And so we do that with this guy right here. This is a fantastic whole food sourced kids multivitamin. You guys, these are so yummy. It's like candy, only there's no sugar in it. So good. Kiddos will love them, but what I love is not only is it whole food sourced, so you don't have to worry if your child has that gene mutation, you're getting in those things that they're not getting in their diets. And my friends, our kids' diets, hello, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, hot dogs, processed all over the place and very carbohydrate driven. So not only is this going to fill in all their nutritional gaps and make them a little healthier, a little stronger, but it's also got probiotics in it. Yay! So we're even further strengthening their immune system and giving them those good guys that they've also been robbed of from all the antibiotics in the food supply. And maybe they periodically get a bacterial infection, a sinus infection, bronchitis, earache, whatever it is. We're going to go in and we're going to put all those good guys back in every single day. So we reduce the incidence of oftentimes what they can't even communicate as their ability to be the best version of themselves too. Isn't that great? Isn't it great to have solutions not only for us, but for our kids? I love that we can take so many things off the table for us to worry about for our ability to be the best version of us. There's so many things out there that we have to navigate on this side of the world that we get to make sure that we can take off a digestive imbalance, our immune system, our energy, our ability to sleep great. We take all those things off the table so that we can manage all those other things that are just not going away for us, that are there, but it gives us the ability to be that best version of us that we all should be knowing and loving. So I love that somebody has cared about you enough that they've added you to this page. They're having such a great experience, and maybe there's things happening for them that might not be out of balance for you, or vice versa. And maybe there's things that that I've said today that have struck a chord with you, that you're like, ooh, yeah, that's me, that's me, that's me. I just really encourage you to get with the person who added you to this page, and I want you to say thank you, because they have put you in a position to say yes to hope. They've put you in a position to change the trajectory of where you're at and get you onto a better place. I know sometimes I talk to people in my travels and in my practice, and they say that they are, you know, I'm good, I'm healthy. I'm like, you're good. What if we can get you better? What if we can get you great? I mean, do you even know what great is? A lot of people have no idea how good their body is designed to feel. That's us as adults, that's our kids. It's not our fault. It's just our North American Western diet that has done us dirty, but that's okay. We're not victims. We have solutions to every single thing that we're combating. We're going to take all those things off the table. We're going to heal at the root imbalance. We're going to fix it, right? What a novel concept. We're going to fix what's out of balance, but then we're going to keep it there because we're still going to be eating and subject to that North American Western diet. So we get to have all these great solutions to help us keep us going. This is not a proposal for a diet or a program. This is a lifestyle. This is our marathon. We don't sprint to healthy weights. We get there progressively by fixing the root imbalance from the inside out on the body. We get people to the best version of themselves where they can see and experience life on a whole other level. I love that we get to offer that. So maybe you've thought of somebody today that isn't here in this group, and you could share this video with them, and maybe it could change their life too. Maybe there's someone who could do this journey with you, that you guys could work together. You could be accountability partners, and you could link arms, and you can have strength in numbers. I know the more people that join me, it further solidifies my commitment. There is no backing down. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on this journey with me. There's no backing down. If you don't want to give yourself permission to ever step away from your wellness journey, bring people into your fold. The more you bring, the more you're resolved that you're doing this, you're in this for the long haul. You matter. You matter. Your health matters. What you do every single day from here to the end of your life with your body truly does matter. We hope that you say yes to the best version of you. Join us on our journey. The more, the merrier. We are just such a happy, profound, living at higher quality family of life. We would love to have you in our fold with us. So I hope and pray that you make a decision today to become the best version of you. Have a fantastic rest of your day.